Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Sam, and thanks for joining. And if you've been here before, well, hey again.
So,
I say so and so much that I'm trying to get out of the habit of saying so and so much. So, and there I said it again. You know. Anyway, for today's video, we are going to be going into the Tati Beauty Blendiful. As you can see here, I have not opened it yet or nothing, but I am going to be using this everywhere in my full face that I can think of possible. I also have been watching reviews on it, and I know that maybe that might change my opinion on it, but I'm going to put all those aside. But I watched reviews on it to kind of get a gist of how to use it. And then I also watched Tati Beauty's way of using it, and I know she's got like step-by-step on her website as well now too. But anyway, so that's what we're going to be going over today, and I just might compare it with my tried and true. I know it's dirty, but I used it yesterday. My tried and true sponge right now, one of my favorite sponges right now, next to the Jeffree Star or the orange sponge. I forget the name of it. But this is the Believe Beauty Sponge. I love it. It's so soft and it's so big, and I just love it. So I might test it next to it, but we'll see. So anyway, if that's something you want to see, I want to quit blabbering on, then just make sure you keep on watching. Also, if you are new here and you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe down below. It really helps my channel, and I really appreciate it. And then also give it a thumbs up. And if this has got also, give it a thumbs up if this is the type of content you like to see. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Peanut is sad because I won't play ball with him because I'm making a video. All right, and now the cat's in here.
You say hi. Say hi. My name's Sunshine.
I'm trying to decide if I want to just slap my eyes on real quick, but I'm probably just going to do something really basic with my eyes. So I'll just go ahead and do the face products first. Hey, you want to lay with mommy? All right, so first of all, let's just go into the packaging. This is the packaging here. It says 1 Blendiful plus 1 Baby Blendiful. Super cute, simple packaging that is totally Tati. And then it says Tati Beauty, like in a different kind of black here, and then it's in gold. I love this kind of packaging. I think it's so cute. On the on the back it says cleaning instruction: machine wash in dry and delicate laundry bag, or gently hand wash in warm soapy water. Rinse thoroughly and blot dry. Do not bleach, do not dry clean. 100% polyester, urethane. No harsh lines. XO's Tati. So that's her handwriting there, I'm assuming. Of course, probably printed, but you know what I mean. It says cruelty-free, vegan, made in China. All right, so that's that. Let's go ahead and rip into this bad boy. I love that her packaging is so minimal for like environmental friendly type of thing. So this is like a really thin bag, but it's nice and it feels good, you know? So these are them here. I'm so excited to be touching. I know I'm late to the game, but it was as soon as I can get my hands on them. So that's them there. I thought, everyone said that they thought this was going to be smaller. So like when they held it, it seemed pretty big, but to me it seems smaller. Maybe I just have a big ass head. That's probably what it is. And then this little guy is so cute. This one is more dense. Everyone's been mentioning that. And this one's more pliable, more soft, and then this one is more dense. They do feel the same amount of soft though. This is a little baby guy. You can either use for touch up or under the eyes. And then you just use this all over your face. So that's that there. I'm gonna check it out. I know that I saw some people's ripping, like Paige Koren's ripped, and she was trying so hard to like this. I'm not sure if she ever landed on liking it or not. But anyway, so that's that there. I'm going to go ahead and get my tried and true foundation and primer right now. I can't find my tried and true, but I did find the Tatcha the Silk Canvas. as you can see, I made quite a dent. It's just a little guy, but I've had it for a while. There's like little fuzzies in here. I'm just going to add more fuzzies to it because I heard this flakes off fuzzies, but we'll see. Anyway, so I'm going to fold it like this because I want to use these corners for things that I need. So I'm going to fold it like this. So I'm just going to dig in there, I guess. There you go. And let's see what happens. Need my mirror closer to me. Might mess with the lighting a little bit. Sorry, guys. Alright. I don't think that applied it any different than my fingers would have. But, you know, I'm trying to do as much as I can with this. Actually, I lied. I like the way it applied on my forehead. Let's see. I don't know. I guess it is smoothing it out more than my fingers would. So, and I only put that like really throughout the middle of my face. All right. So far, I mean, nothing to like blow my mind, but I mean, and everyone says it feels really weird using this because it feels like an animal, but I don't. I feel like it feels like a makeup tool. Like it feels like it's supposed to be on my face to me. So, I don't know. All right, let's go into, right now I've been loving the Candid Natural Finish Anti-Pollution Foundation. I've really been into the natural look lately. One of my tried and trues, if you've seen my Best of Beauty, is this one here. But it's not my color right now at the moment. This really kind of isn't either. But it's just too really full. It's not full coverage, but it's full coverage enough for me to not. I just like the more natural look right now, even though I have these awful, wonderful friends hanging out. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and I guess I'm gonna. I don't know. I get. Like, I watched all these videos so I could see how to use it. But when I still hold it, it's a little bit confusing to kind of, I don't know, I just feel weird. Like, it feels like it should be on my face, but it also feels weird. Anyway, so I'm going to use this little chunky fat end over here, and I'm just going to apply one pump. So that's that there. And let's see what happens. If I remember correctly, you're supposed to like sweep it. But for some reason I want to dot it, but I guess that's my beauty blender part coming in. Alright, so I feel like it spread a lot, but I usually use 2 pumps on this, but I wanted to start out with 1 just to see if the coverage was different. And like I said, I want a natural finish, so it's okay that it's not full coverage. But I went in with 1 more pump here. You know what? I'm going to take this off of here, and I'm going to dot it like I would. Because I want to treat it as like I usually would, you know? So I'm just going to dot this throughout. And then I'm going to... Okay, sweepy motions, right? Isn't that what we're supposed to do? I'll tell you what though, it does make for a quicker application than a beauty blender where you have to pounce, you know? A beauty sponge. I'm going to go in and pat afterwards because you do get those little brush strokes or fur strokes. By the way, it's raining outside if you guys hear that. And I know this shade is really pale, but once we put bronzer and stuff on, we'll be fine. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. Can you guys see? I don't know. It's hanging out weird. And I use this foundation all of the time. It's like, I don't know, it looks cakey. Oh man. I really want to like this product. And then just to like so you guys know, I have like oily skin, pretty damn oily skin. That's my skin type. I have textured skin. And And the only person I've seen have a problem with this on YouTube is Paige Koren, and she's also very Lily Beach like me. And then everybody else I see that like just is over the moon for it, they all have like dry skin. Do you know what I mean? Like dry or normal skin. So, and then like I'm textured and flawed and I don't have Botox and fillers and stuff. So like what you see is what you get. And now if you see, notice on my chin, you can't look at that. I've had a dry chin for a while. So my chin's been acting up because I gave myself a chemical peel, and I think I overdid it in that area. But now that I took my sponge and like patted everything in, everything looks good again, minus my chin. But like this didn't do that for me with my foundation. And again, it could be the foundation. Maybe this doesn't work great with all the foundations. But for that foundation, it did not work. So I'm going to go in with a concealer now. We're going to move on. Alright guys, I'm going to be sad. I really want this to work bad. Okay. I'm going to start there. And then this is what I was saving that little bitty corner for. And we're just going to pat her out. Alright, I'm going to go in with just a little bit more. I will say if you want a faster application, this is the way to go. Alright, so far I don't love the way it looks with my concealer or my foundation. So I'm going to go back in and pat it again. It just looks crepey, like crepey. And then when I go back in with this and pat it out, it's like good. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be sad. I freaking love Tati. And it's not a bad product by no means. I just don't know that it works on textured skin. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to give an excuse, but like, I don't have flawless skin by no means. I almost picked up my sponge. And it's just not working on my textured skin. It just doesn't apply properly. I don't know. It just looks, it's just not smooth. It's not the airbrush like everyone says it's gonna be. And I really badly want to like this. Ugh, see, every time I apply it, I need to go back in. Ugh. Man, this is a tough sponge to compete with though, so there's that. Alright, well, that's that. Okay, so I'm trying to decide, do I want to cream contour? Yeah, I'm gonna cream contour. What I use lately, I know it's like people like blow their minds, but it's the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Baton Contour. I don't know. I like this. I've had it for quite some time, and I do like it, and it wears fine on my skin. So that's what we're gonna use. Plus, I don't use a lot of cream products. I'm gonna do one side at a time because I don't know. I don't use a lot of cream products just because I am oily. They don't hang out right on me, but we'll see. We'll see what this does. All right, so I folded it in half, and here we go. Alright, I think that blended out okay. It didn't take any longer or less than with a sponge, but let's go ahead and do this side. And let's see what happens. If I keep skipping the footage, guys, it's because my dog's annoying as crap in the background and itching and scratching and licking. So that's why. Sorry. I love you. Alright, so I think that blended out pretty nicely. If you guys can see. I'm going to go ahead and do my forehead. And then down the nose. Under the lip. And I started off like it scrunched like this, but I find myself just gravitating back towards a edge and just buffing it out with like my finger in here. I know you're supposed to put your finger in this, right? Okay. Definitely is a little bit of a learning curve, but like I said, it doesn't feel like something that's not supposed to be on my face. Like I've heard a lot of people say. And I will say so far with the cream product, like a cream, like this, like a cream, it's working way better than with like a liquid, like a foundation. So I'm liking this a lot for this. Like it's buffing all this out just like perfectly. All right. I'm gonna go back in just to make sure my concealer hasn't creased. I'm gonna buff that out, and then we're gonna jump in with some. I got the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder here. I know this thing, it never lets me down. Put some in the lid there, and then we are gonna, I don't know what we're gonna do. I'm gonna grab this corner here, and I'm just gonna dunk it in. And we're just gonna put it on. Wow, that looks good. Alright. Oh, you bully. So that's what we have. I will say that this applies powder so good. Someone else said that too. Alright, I'm gonna dust it away. It's a little bit hard to be mindful of like what corner I'm going to so I don't smudge something else all over me, you know. And I will say like the crease here, like the part that attaches the two, it doesn't feel great up against the skin. It's not like a bad thing, but it's just, it makes it feel not as smooth. All right, and that's where we are with everything. So far, cream products, like not liquid, but cream, I like. That will make me want to use more cream products. I wish I had a cream blush, but I do not. Yeah, I don't think I have a cream blush. And then with the powders, yes. Now, like I said, I'm not going to rule out the foundation yet because maybe that foundation just doesn't work good with it. I don't know. But the foundation and concealer, not a fan yet, you know? Alright, so that's that. I am now going to use it for my bronzer, which I'm going to be going in with my Sephora collection in Moyen Medium. That's that there. And again, I still have plenty of room on here if you guys can see. So I'm going to just take this little edge and I'm going to roll around in there. You see I got some products. See, this is where I want to dust off. You know, like that might be too much because I did go ham, so. Whoa, dog. Whoa, dog. All right, now I'm going to take another corner that doesn't have it, and we're going to buff her out. I went back to the side that had the bronzer on it, by the way, and now I'm flipping back. Alright, so I think I applied too much bronzer because I really swirled around the pan a lot. But I think if I didn't, this would buff out powder really good too. And this is like, if you think about it, this is good for like travel too, because like I just did my whole face. I mean, other than like having to dip in with this to like even out things, I just did my whole face with one tool so far. So, and I'm a little patchy over here, but I don't know. Maybe not. Alright, I'm going to dig back into my setting powder, which I do this all the time anyway. I'm just going to get a little bit and just clean up again. And I'm going to let that hang out just to kind of clean her up, you know? Alright. So like I said, like so far, like I told you like my thoughts on some of the parts or some of the different steps throughout the makeup. But if you don't have like super textured skin like me, like honestly, I feel like my texture was getting in the way of this, like getting in the cracks and crevices of everything. I think this would be pretty good for you if you are blessed with a little bit better skin, like Tati. But yeah, it's not awful. Like I will definitely see myself reaching for it for like the products, the powders, especially under the eyes. That applied that beautifully. And then again, I'm going to try it on foundations, like I said, different foundations like I said before. But I do like this. I'd give it like a 7 so far. And then I think later I'm going to check back in touching myself up like with this. I think that's what I'm going to use that for. Because this is so easy to just slip in your bag or whatever it is you carry. You know what I mean? But I am going to put some eyelid primer, or eyeshadow primer I meant to say, on, and I'm going to blend it out with that and see what happens. Alright, and again, I'm getting the crepey look. So, no on that. But again, this is a liquid, so I don't know. It just doesn't work great for me with the liquids. I'll try again. Yeah. Okay. So, still a verdict. I don't like it on liquids. So far. All right. So let's go ahead. And again, I told you I'm gonna do as much as I can with this. I think I've maxed out every corner on this side. Oh wait, I have my powder side, and that's what I'm dipping into. So we'll do that. And I'm just gonna set the eyes. Y'all are probably thinking, Sam, you use a shit ton of powder, but it's like, girl, your girl is oily. I have oily lids. I just flipped it to this side, and I'm just like lightly dusting it off. I'll tell you what though, this works great for powders. And can y'all see that right there? I like removed some of the foundation. I don't know. Alright, I'm going to finish the rest of my face off camera, and then I'll be back with my thoughts, because I think I did everything that I possibly can with this product, with this puff, or whatever. So, yeah, I'll be right back. Hey guys, I'm back with the majority of my makeup on, but real quick, I wanted to see how this worked with highlighter. So I'm going to flip it over because I know that I've been liking powder products with it. So I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to grab the little tip right here. I'm going to grab the little tip. I'm crazy. And let's just see what happens. Whoop. Well, that's there. That works. I'm going to buff this side out just a little bit. The clean side. Not that you can ever have enough highlighter, let's be real, but... Hey, it wouldn't be a Tati video unless I did 800 layers of lipstick. And lip gloss. That's what she does. Alright, she's gonna have to work, okay? Okay. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. I know you guys weren't coming here to look or to see. God, I have the hiccups out the ass all the time. I know you guys weren't coming here to see a finished look or nothing. You were coming to see the review on this. I will be doing check-ins if you want to stay tuned throughout the video for me on like just seeing if I can like touch up with this, like blot kind of in a way with this. But other than that, this is the way it turned out at the end. I feel like mine looks much cleaner than some people's. I don't know. Call me crazy. I am going to, for sure, try a different foundation on this. Like I said, I'm not ruling out foundation completely because I've seen so many videos where it just glides on and it looked airbrushed and beautiful. Now, that being said, I've told you, I have textured skin. I have oily skin. I have acne and problems and flakes here and there. And I just got so much going on with my skin all the time. So that could easily be because of my skin. It's just not getting into the places that a sponge would do. So I'm going to try a different foundation and see if I get anything different. I'll have it listed in the description bar if that worked any better. Unless y'all want to see a part 2. If you guys want to see a part 2, get me to 10 thumbs ups and I will make a part 2 to the video. Other than that, the powders, the creams, the highlighter, things like that, like you have to go light-handed when you're doing the bronzing, obviously, because I have this like patchy situation happening here. I think I applied too much, but the powders, creams, all that you saw, I love that. Like I will be reaching for this for sure. But as of where I stand right now, I will be needing both these products and to do a full face. But you did see I didn't make it work other than having to tap in with this, a full face with this. So that is where I stand on this right now. Again, get me to 10 thumbs ups on this and I will do a part 2 on the foundation portion of using another foundation. So yeah, thanks guys for coming to the video. I know it was a long one, but there was a lot to review with this and there's a lot of stuff I've seen on this that's yes and no and yes and no, but it was majority yes that I saw. And like I said, I am like, it's a 7, you know what I mean? So stay tuned right after this for my updates. Other than that, thanks for joining the video, guys. I really do appreciate you guys stopping by. Please give it a thumbs up. And again, don't forget to subscribe down below. Become part of the Sam fam today. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks, guys. Bye. Love you. All right, guys. I am back from work. And just real quick, do you see... I am shiny and glistening and glossy. Hold on, we got someone wanting to come on up. Say hi. Say hi, dudes. I'm shiny and glistening and glossy. And I am experiencing more caking with this foundation than I've ever experienced. Not that it's a lot, but it's just a little bit through here and a little bit, if y'all can see on my... There you go, right there. If you can see the lines right here. I'm trying to change the lighting so you can see. But anyway, I don't usually experience this with this foundation. But anyway, I'm going to now use this and see if I can just kind of blot and see what happens. Well, I would say it definitely is good to just throw in your purse and kind of blot yourself just to kind of clean things up a little bit. You can see I'm not as shiny no more, and it helped with that line there. It's still there, but yeah. So again, like I said, if you made it this far in the video, I give these a 7 out of 10. So there's that. Anyway, thanks guys. Thanks for staying this far.